So just to give you a glimpse of the whole process, as I mentioned, there was the spirality of learning outcomes across the elementary and the secondary levels. The LOs mentioned in NCRT were considered to build a spirality across grades from classes 1 to 10. What exactly is a spirality? As I mentioned, these learning outcomes are in a sense laddered. So there might be something very fundamental. At class 1, you might have the recognition of letters, and then you move on to C. I will give English examples because English and social science are mine, or the recognition of numbers if we're talking about numeracy. And then you sort of slowly you go into either CVC words or working with 2-digit numbers. So really the complexity builds across each classroom. So we created that spirality just to get a visual sense of what is it, how are learning levels gradually increasing from classes 1 to 10. So the learning outcomes were classified under the basic concepts for maths and English. For maths, it was, of course, the topic-wise, operations, fractions, etc. For English, it was the competencies. We had oracy, which is your speaking and listening. We had grammar, reading, writing. And of course, for science, the LOs were identified for physics, chemistry, and biology. And then, of course, there were a few general LOs which span across all three subjects within the sciences. So there are learning outcomes which are repetitive across grades. However, the complexity of these learning outcomes vary as the grades keep increasing. Considering all of these factors, the spirality was created first in sections. So there was a document created for classes 1 to 5. Then the spirality was done for 6 to 8. And then there was 9 and 10, which was prepared.